Don't judge me. Join me. All right. So make sure you start it all the way from the beginning. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Say it again, Dexter.
What is this?
What's this?
What is
I'ma
this?
pull up on your bitch like when I hit the slab, call her Uber, maybe cab, then I hit her with
Oh, this getting copyright flag for sure.
Can't go in too fast, no.
Yo.
It's called alcohol to truth serum, don't they? Ain't that why?
No, it's
It's not?
not.
Okay.
It reduces inhibitions.
Okay.
It reduces your want to hold back your truth. So that's why the truths come out so much easier. It's because you don't feel like holding it back no more.
I don't know. Your boy don't drink too much, if any.
Bruh,
Play with
sip the wine and keep the guy.
Yeah.
Little champagne, thank you. Oh, that was my nose. It tickled my nose. And you put it down and then you're good to go. Back to the juice. No, not steroids. He's not on them roids.
That's
You
awful
know?
too.
What's
you
that?
Might as well drink alcohol. If you take
Worse.
steroids, you might as well.
Worse. That's way
stuff
worse.
just detrimental, if not
Anything to interrupt with my reproduction.
You trying to slide. Jus Henry a lover boy. Yo, watch out.
Hey, I don't have to take steroids to know that I need to back away from it and be like, you know what? Let me test it out. I think I can overcome this chemical. I'm stronger than chemical reactions and bonds.
He trying to slide. He ain't worried about too much of anything else.
Bro, what? Dog, I'm trying to be like Dexter. Skr Skr. You ever heard that one, dog? Dexter's Laboratory. Dog, there was a meme that did that. It was Skr Skr. It was so funny.
Nah, I've never seen it.
Yeah,
I'm not too savvy on the meme life.
Dog, look up Dexter's Laboratory. Skr Skr. Let's do it. I gotta hear this one, dog. Look up Dexter's Laboratory. And then just go Skr Skr. SK, whatever. SKR. Yeah.
I'm gonna sign that bill out.
There it is. Hold on. Don't judge me. Join me. All right. So make sure you start it all the way from the beginning. Yeah. All right, here we go.
Say it again, Dexter.
What is this?
What's this? Yo, it is hilarious, dog. I love that, dog. I love that. Skr Skr. Oh, man.
What the hell?
And these are types of writing and lyrics that I've stayed away from for years. Like, I still don't talk like mess about taking men's women and your girl think about me when she loving on you and all that evil. That's horrible to hear this person. You never heard people sing that?
Yeah, but I don't pay
can't
no
stand
mind.
it.
I love it.
I can't stand
Because
it.
you could leave an impression. So
It's so dishonorable to me.
Nope.
It's dishonorable to me.
Nope.
I refuse to have any other man's woman. You got me bent. She will be mine and mine alone. No. If I find out that she's with somebody else, she got to go. And I'm telling them. I'm telling. Tekashi 6ix9ine. I'm telling. I'm just joking. No, it's not that serious. But at the same token, she's got to go.
No.
Can't do it.
So
Can't do it.
I don't like sharing women, but I like leaving an impression of a woman, and I can't control. Well, no, I can't control, but it's definitely, maybe it's an ego thing, maybe it's an esteem building thing, but I like, because in your relationship, I'm always in the mindset that whatever I'm not doing for my wife, whatever I'm not doing for my lover, some man may be willing to do, and I think when people keep that mindset in their brain, they never become complacent. They always want to try to do more.
That's word for the person that's in the relationship. Yes. But someone on the outside.
It's the same. I would think the same.
Matter of fact, I'll even present it to you this way on an intellectual level,
Okay.
right? You being the dude, you are smart. Okay.
I guess.
And you are, okay, you have aptitude to learn things very quickly and easy.
Sure.
All right. So whatever you put your mind to, boom. Read it. I got it. Locked in. So with you being able to have all of these wonderful things that you do, matter of fact, just for this channel alone, the talent it takes for you to be able to keep us going like this, I don't think you need to mention any other man in any way, form, or fashion to get your point across to a lady.
That's fair.
You shouldn't have to.
Fair enough.
I think you, man, you got the swag on 10. Let's do it.
So, from what it sounds like, you think it's less of a man when you got to mention another man to attract a woman. Interesting.
That's terrible. That's dishonorable.
Okay.
Why would I down this guy? That's crab mentality. Crab in a bucket.
Yeah, but
that's Lynchism. That's Willie Lynchism off rip.
I feel like I think that's a good point. I think that's a good point. But I think if you're going into remember when we were talking about the situation with the young woman who was approached by this man who was like, I see something in you, I want it. I don't care what the reasons are. I think if the attraction for whatever reason is so strong there, there's all is fair in love and war.
Right.
And so that man, one of the first barriers a person can go into infecting your potential lover, or one of the first barriers you can go to picking up a girl is attack her insecurities.
Okay.
And if this brother or woman, right, because
or support them, like
no, you attack them in a sense you address them, right? You address them. So not attack is probably more volatile than what I'm aspiring to address them.
Okay.
If you do your research, because a lot of times.
So she got really, really tiny teeth.
No.
What were you gonna say?
Maybe the phrasing isn't there. So if say, because one of the questions dudes often ask, hey shorty, you got a man?
Okay.
All right, she ain't got a man. You ain't got no ring on your finger though. Right. So you're noticing her, and you're trying to look at the chinks in her armor to find. So it's like, again, I say attack because I think in a very aggressive way.
Why would you look at it as chinks in the armor rather than just the Carfax? Like,
it could be maybe she never wanted to get married, but a man can see it as companionship to spark a conversation, right? Because if you don't have a ring, shorty, I'm willing to marry you. If you got a man, you ain't got to wait. You're trying to ease your way into the door.
You gotta ease. You can't force your way through that door. We all know you can't force your way through that door. That's hilarious.
If that makes sense.
That makes plenty of sense. I understand what you mean, though. What you mean? But yeah, I completely understand. I get it. I'm just tactful and cerebral with pretty much everything I do.
I think it used to be.
I'm that way, and remember how I told you I am obsessed with the samurai code. I just
it makes sense. It's consistent.
Just the thought process. I don't believe in everything. I'm not agreeing with everything, but just the fortitude, like the mental fortitude to be able to abide by these rules and laws, you know?
I think for a period of time, it used to be, I would always try to be respectful, right? And then after the many relationships I had, and most recent before I met my wife, it was like I'd become so impatient with the gentleman, the notion of being a gentleman, that I'm just gonna be me. And if I see you, I like you, I want you, and I just being an approacher like that.
I get it.
So,
well, there's nothing wrong with being self. My thing is, I've chosen myself to be a gentleman. So therefore, if I come out of character and I find it unnecessary, and if I have to come out of character more than once or twice, then this is going to be the norm for us. I'm going to make it abnormal, as in I'm not going to be there. So therefore, like, I think that it's all in your flavor, and in especially because you like spicy women that'll be able to go tit for tat in conversation, even passionate conversation, not volatile, but just voluminous. We get loud, we get boisterous, and I understand that. Me, no, do not. yell at me.
You can see this water I'm pouring it. Keep it calm like this flow. I love it.
Can we bring the Bruce Lee book for everybody to learn from?
I love it.
All I'm saying is match my tone and match my mannerisms. I've had women jump up out their chair like to try and I'm like, what? Girl, do you not know the Navy taught me? If you bring your hands above this waist, that is a sign of aggression. And I will lay you down to Chinatown. I will spear. I will tackle this dog. What? If a woman's coming? What? They say, what if she has a gun or a knife in her hand? Well, then definitely I'm coming with the swoop dog donkey kick from Capoeira school that nobody knew.
He said
that
going Eddie Guerrero on that bond.
Capoeira. Banana way. Banana way. Banana. Have you ever watched? Dog.
I've never seen the movie.
Capoeira is a beautiful martial art. Practical, not so much. Movie practicality, yes. In a fight,
if somebody learns capoeira and they kick you, I expect to get shot. Like, because you ain't gonna put your foot on my face while dancing.
Here's what I'm gonna say: you're not gonna spin around 3 times to generate that much centrifugal force to kick me with. That's what's not gonna happen. Because I'm gonna tackle you in the middle of spin 2. Because you're not getting round for the next one. If I realize what's going on,
like just imagine that. Just imagine you watching this stuff. Like, what is he doing?
And then bow, like Chris Tucker. Who kicked me?
You kicked me? No, you kicked me. That's what's up.
Yo, my dad told me a joke about this guy. He was a boxer and he was in there getting worked. I mean, beat left, right, up, down. Didn't matter where it was going. Came to the corner and he talked to his coach. He was like, "Hey, coach, man, you need to yell at that referee, man." Why? Why do you need to yell at? Because it's 4 or 5 people in the ring. They fighting me. I don't like it. There's too many of them. I was like, what? This man saw 6, 7 people in the ring. That's amazing.
I don't know, man. But when it comes to relationships, it's definitely about matching energies.
Yes.
And
thus the first couple dates are very important.
And I feel like a lot of brothers in this case being men, young men in general, are too timid, right? And especially when approaching women.
I like that. But let me trump timid with, I think their line of questioning is going towards the different goal. Everybody's not looking at life, or should I say, every date as a potential mate. Like,
that's
to
true.
be honest with you, most people are out here just living the dog's life, living la vida loca. Men and women alike.
Would you say that's more of a modern ideology when it comes to mating now?
Is it more commonplace? Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Is being promiscuous, being free-willed, being not held down, not committed. Yes, it is common, mainly because people are saying they're not settling, more like disguising, I just like it this way. Why not be honest? Just be honest. That's the way you like it. Or what you're seeing in the marketing pool, the market is not what you want. So do what you want, but be honest with it. That's my thing. Because that's another thing about the list, the conversation, the line of questioning at the beginning. If you haven't decided on a vision, young man, decide on your vision, and then your steps and questions will follow accordingly. Just the same with you women, because honestly, you want love, you want a man, so kind of gear your lifestyle towards that. Don't stop your career, don't stop living, don't stop eating, but at the same token, like, hey, let me be nice to this guy rather than be on his head like, you better be better than me at this money-making thing. Whoa.
Not the dog growl.
I'm just saying. I can roar like a lion too, but I'm trying to be gentle. Like, you ever seen the picture with the lion and the lamb sitting there, and it's basically symbolizing the heavenly relationship. Basically be able to say we can be as vicious and as powerful as the lion, but also be gentle as a lamb.
Complacent as a lamb. Yeah.
Because this is who we're trying to be like. Christianity and all that good stuff. I'm a man of faith.
Fair. That's fair.
That's a whole nother episode.
Yeah.
Makes sense though.
Yeah, relationships which are funny.
You just make it more difficult than it needs to be.
I don't know. Like I've done the I think it's timid. I think it's timid because you're sitting there when I would say timid because you're trying to set up this rapport instead of trying to create it. So you're trying to be friendly and all this. So
it's
you
almost
look
like you're trying to finagle into
the like
rapport.
I think
let's make it feel
one
natural.
way or the other. For me, I learned at a very young age I didn't like kissing a bunch of girls. I thought it was nasty because I'm low key a germaphobe.
That's good.
So I didn't want my body count to be super high, even though I'd done stupid stuff trying to fit in. But when I got older and I matured, I got settled into just being me.
It's a pro now to have a low count. But anyway, keep going. Back then. Oh, you only had sex with one girl?
Yeah. So it's peer pressure was the thing, but then eventually I was like, all right, whatever. I'm gonna do my own thing. Right. And so you begin to become like, all right, this is what I'm looking for. You had to get aggressive because then people will try to I like to look at it like a game of war and chess.
I get you.
Some Sun Tzu stuff because she's trying to get her point across. Meanwhile, you're trying to get your point across, but both of you are going towards a goal. You're just trying to get there on your own terms.
Everybody's trying to sync up, but the wavelengths are not just hitting. So to be honest with you, I'm agreeing with you with the timid thing because honestly, if we men pick our direction, like I was saying, if we can create the synchronicity, we can create the vibe to be able to have a young lady be able to say, you know what, I could work with this, and then we coincide and we can actually have a conversation and everybody's
work with this. I like the phrase. It's because it's one of those where you hear people say, "So I'm just going with the vibe." To me, if I hear that, I don't think that's
passive. That's
very
passive.
It's one of those things where your relationship has no formality, so then somebody can come in and change the game.
Right, no structure.
Yeah,
right.
They can literally come in.
And just pull the rug right underneath you. Wow. So, well said.
So again, for me, I'm more direct. All right, this is what I'm looking for. This is what I want. And so if I see you, I think you're physically attractive because that is important. It's hard to get to know someone without knowing them.
And that is a difficult thing because that's another thing I want to bring up.
Okay.